Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silverstacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 20th day of May, 2022, I'd like to welcome you over to JM Bullion so we can look at the live spot prices. However, before I do that, I'd like to welcome you to join us this morning and a good morning to you with Tiny Numismatics, number 144 at 9:30 a.m. this morning and 6:30 a.m. Pacific time. Now, over here to JM Bullion, we're going to look at the spot prices. Gold is up 424 to 1854.51. Silver up 8 cents to 22.24. Platinum down $1.75 to 976.75. Palladium down 1880 to 2046.58. The in-stock silver, you're looking at 1070. So they got a little bit of a build there right now. So the next stop is, I can't even pronounce that. Anadisgoi. I see I'm ruining that. I tried to do that in my head like I don't even know how many times. So here it is. This was brought to our attention yesterday in the live stream yesterday morning, and I want to thank all the folks that gave us this information. This is huge, and I did mention in the stream yesterday, this is going to be the video for tomorrow morning. So thank you all for your input. Really do appreciate it. Now, this is published 2 days ago, May 18, 2022, Wilma Mankiller Quarter to be released during June 6th ceremony. This is really a big deal, folks. Now, there it is. This is the Wilma Mankiller, and this is the one Tiny Numismatic said that was going to be probably the most important one out of all the quarter issuances this year, right? So if that's the case, and seeing how it's the inaugural year, it could be the most important one out of all of the women quarter program right here. So that's huge. And this is, there's a lot of words here that I may not be able to pronounce properly, and I do apologize beforehand. Now, this is out of Tahlequah, Oklahoma on June 6th, a limited number of 2022. Wilma Mankiller Quarters will be released to the public, the capital of the Cherokee Nation. That's Tahlequah. I probably ruined that 2 times already. The Cherokee Nation, Bank First, U.S. Mint, and Wilma Mankiller Trust are partnering to host the Wilma Mankiller Quarter release and celebration event. That is huge. The event honoring the life and work of the first female chief and Cherokee Nation starts at 10 a.m. at the Cherokee Nation Capitol Museum lawn and allows the public to purchase Wilma Mankiller Quarters following the event inside the museum. This is huge, folks. Traditionally, women have had an important leadership role in our Indian nations. So we are deeply honored for Wilma to be recognized along with the other great women selected to be represented on the quarter, said Charlie Soap, Wilma's widower, executive of her trust, and a former director of community programs during her term as chief of the Cherokee Nations. The Wilma Mankiller Quarter is the 3rd quarter release in the Mint's American Women Quarters program. The quarter features a portrait of the late former chief and a resolute gaze to the future. The wind is at her back, and she is wrapped in a traditional shawl. To her left is the 7-pointed star of the Cherokee Nation and includes Cherokee Nation in the Cherokee syllabary. This coin's design reflects the strength and determination it took for Wilma Mankiller to become the first woman elected principal chief to the Cherokee Nation and to fight for Native American women's rights, said United States Mint Deputy Director Venture C. Gibson. We hope everyone who sees it will be inspired to learn more about her contributions and to the Cherokee people and to our nation as a whole, right? So that's huge. This is a big, big deal. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. It's just right under here. It says here, yeah, right here. Now, Bank First was selected by the U.S. Mint to be the issuing institution for the public release of the Wilma Mankiller Quarter, right? There you go. Now, it says here, Bank First will receive $50,000 worth of these quarters. That's, I think, what, 200,000, right, quarters. Each customer will be limited to purchase 2 rolls. Each roll is 40 quarters at a cost of $10, right? So if people are able to get this on June 6th, right, that's the key day, well, what does that mean, right? What does that mean? This will be the first day of the issue, right? Well, or is it a special release, right? And will NGC or PCGS making special labels for these 200,000 quarters? And really, let's face it, if you buy a roll of these quarters, I would imagine that you'd stash one and sell one. So probably maybe 100,000 quarters will be available for grading or maybe up on eBay. And will the Mint put them in special packaging, right? So there's a lot of stuff going on here. And will the grading companies even look to putting this into a special label, right? So it says here, each roll has been prepared under the authority of the U.S. Mint and will be cash-only sale and will continue until the supply is exhausted or at day's end. It is a distinct honor for Bank First to officiate the release event of the Chief Mankiller Quarter, said Tahlequah Bank First President Bob Headley. It's exciting to offer these quarter rolls to the Tahlequah area community on June 6th with a special event in honor of Wilma Mankiller. According to the U.S. Mint, only 2 other Cherokee Nation citizens, Marigolda Ross and Sequoia, have coins in their names. That is incredible. So let's go here to the Federal Reserve, and this is the Federal Reserve, and they are the ones who are distributing coins to the depository institutions to meet transactional demand. Okay, so we have the Maya Angelou Quarter, right? And that was released by the United States Mint on February 7, right? So it went into the general public on January 3rd, and it went into for sale for us to be purchasing it on the Mint website February 7, right? Now let's look at the Dr. Sally Ride Quarter when that one was released to the public and when it was released to us here when we buy it at the Mint, March 22. Now, let's go here. It was released March 22 to the United States public. So I guess this one was a special ceremony. This one was not. Now, this one is going to be, and I'm not sure if this one has a special, no, it probably doesn't, because you know what? This one didn't have a special release. It just said, you know what? We're dropping them January 3rd. No rhyme or reason, no ceremony, no pomp and circumstance. Well, the pomp and circumstance comes here with Wilma Mankiller's Quarter. That's huge. Her quarters, right? That's hashtag her quarter. This is really, I mean, if you're not getting chicken skin right now, I don't know, you better check your pulse because this is fantastic. So let's go to the Wilma Mankiller Quarter. We know they're dropping on June 6th, but when are they going to be dropping to the general public, right? Are they going to be dropping on that June 14 day when we are able to get them? There it is. June 14, American Women Quarters 2022 rolls and bags, Wilma Mankiller. And there is the program, and these are the products. Will they be on special labels, right? Can you imagine a special Cherokee Nation label with special early release? Come on, that would just be ridiculous. And imagine you could probably sell those quarters for maybe $50, $75, $100 once they're graded. And even if they're graded a 65, an MS 65, wouldn't that be something worth having, especially knowing that there's only 200,000 of those quarters possibly available, and they were only available through like Cherokee Nation? Come on, that's huge. Please, NGC, please, PCGS, take advantage of this, make this happen. I think you'd be remiss not to. It's because this American Women Quarters program is that special. And this Wilma Mankiller Quarter is even more special. It really is. I mean, she has done some remarkable things. And I'd like to, you know what I'm just going to do? I'm going to leave a link in the description to her mankillertrust.org. Yeah, you got to see what's going on there. It's incredible what she's doing. So here these are. This is the Numismatic Guarantee Companies. That's NGCs. And they are offering, this is the standard one you can get. You know, if you submit these quarters, you get that label. But gosh, could you imagine one that had the Cherokee Nation? Anyway, speaking of Cherokee Nation, I think I got something here for you. It's Wilma Mankiller. Yep, too much. Wilma Mankiller said this: negative thoughts were treated by Cherokee healers with the same medicines as wounds. Does that make sense in Western medicine? No. Headaches or physical illnesses, right? It was believed that unchecked negative thoughts can permeate the being and manifest themselves in negative actions. That's some wisdom right there. That's deep wisdom. And want to keep on keeping on with the Cherokee Nation theme. And this is Paul Revere and the Raiders, Indian Reservation with lyrics, high quality audio. You got the red HD sign there, so you know you can't go wrong there. So there it is, folks. Hopefully you'll be able to join us this evening at the auction at, I want to say 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. And if not, just come and hang out. And if you can't do that, come and hang out this morning with us with Good Morning to You with Tiny Numismatics number 144. Thanks, folks, for hanging. Let me go ahead and do the regular outro. Thanks for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you're going to see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a silver stacker. Out.